Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Tuesday. All right, guys. I said this in an earlier video, and it's still a little early this morning. But I wanted to keep making videos today. Last night I got probably an hour or 2 hours of sleep. Jason, it was either a chef salad from the grocery store or this little piece of cheesecake that he had last night. When I tell you guys aggressively vomiting, it was the worst. It was all night for hours, crying, why me, bathtub, out of the bathtub. You're a bad husband. I'm like, I don't know what's happening right now. But I think that he's asleep. And now I just want to go sleep too. All right, guys, let's talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Before we jump in, if you guys have not, smash the like button, show some love, and let's start here, shall we? Thank you to Reality Blurb Bose St. John. She's admitting that when it comes to Dorit Kemsley's ongoing feud with Sutton Stracke, her fast friend isn't exactly innocent. I like to hear that. While she also shaded Sutton for going low with her shocking wallet diss, and she revealed whether Kyle ever warmed up to her during filming. Bo said when it came to Dorit, she really knew how to poke Sutton's buttons. Yeah, I agree with that. I'll be honest that Dorit is not innocent. She knows how to poke. That's what Bo said on the February 27th episode of Access Hollywood's Housewives Nightcap. That said, Bose made it clear that she wasn't saying that Dorit should not poke at Sutton. I'm just saying she knows how to poke and where to poke. And Sutton also knows how to poke and where to poke. And they're just going to go back and forth with that. And they're just going to get lower and lower and lower. And there is no high road. So according to Bose, she was especially shocked by Sutton's behavior since she felt Sutton was in a stable enough emotional state that she could rise above the drama, whereas Dorit, and I even give it to Kyle, where it's like they're in such a delicate emotional space that it would be difficult for them to come out of that to be much wiser and better. And she explained, signaling Dorit's separation from PK and Kyle's split from Mauricio, saying, I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying all of us have been in the space where you just need a little bit of grace. And so I was shocked. Yeah. By the fact that Sutton could continue to go so low. And at some point, somebody's got to be the bigger person. And she also said that Sutton's wallet diss was low. But while Bose felt that Sutton should have been the one to put an end to the drama between her and Dorit, she confessed to being in the dark about the personal battle Sutton was in amid filming. Sutton going to her childhood home, that was hard. That was so terrible. And I wish I had known that. I'm going to expect you to be better, and maybe you can't be because of what you've been through. It's like the way that Sutton behaved at Dorit's house, I wish I would have known, and it would have made more sense. Now, moving on to Kyle, who she has labeled as cold on a number of occasions, Bose said that she was surprised at how hung up her castmate was on the comment. I have been surprised with just how stuck in the mud Kyle was about the text, or how she was stuck in the mud about calling her cold. And I was like, I don't understand why you're upset about these things. If she just admits that, okay, I was wrong in the situation. And also, by the way, I was mad about other things. And that's why I wasn't open with you. It'd be done. But instead, it's like in the after show, she's like, I don't understand why Bose was so cold. Now, although Bose has doubled down on her suggestion that Kyle was cold to her when she joined the cast, she did reveal that her co-star eventually did warm up. She said she did. She got warmer. But it was because I reached out. When we were going back and forth about the whole cold thing, she made a comment that it was a two-way street, that if I wanted to get to know her, it got warmer because I reached out, because I really wanted to know how she was doing, especially after seeing Mauricio kiss that girl. And overall, Bo said that Kyle could have been more welcoming since she's the OG of the series. And when you move into a new neighborhood, don't the neighbors bring over the plate of cookies? Where are the cookies? I'm like, girl, I could be a good friend. Well, I mean, I do agree with that though. Listen, friendship and the thing, like, it drives me insane when I have friends or even people. Ugh. You see, Jason kept me up all night. Even people who I have an aunt and uncle who always tell me, like, Adam, you need to call Adam. We don't know your schedule. Adam, you know our schedule. And I'm like, fuck that. Like, pick up a phone, send me a text message. Say, hey, how are you doing? If I don't answer, I don't answer, but I'll get back to you. Send me, it doesn't matter. Reach out to me. Like, it goes both ways. Don't just sit there and get pissed off at me for not reaching out to you. That's bullshit. And I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. I think it's so ridiculous. I'm tired, and you can tell. But let's move on. Lisa Rinna is looking back at her decision to quit reality television and sharing if she'd ever go back. Well, I can probably answer that for you, but during a recent interview, the 61-year-old Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum opened up about her past role on Bravo and shared what she loves about getting older. And she addressed the unexpected fashionista moment that she's having while also offering an update on what's next and more. I don't always make smart decisions, but that was a very smart decision, is what she told Fashion Magazine of her decision to leave the show in January of 2023. Although Lisa isn't looking back on quitting, noting that she won't be a housewife again, she did admit the potential return to reality TV. If you offered me enough money, I would probably do just about anything. But according to Lisa, she's a great candidate for reality shows because she has a very strong bullshit meter. I can't help myself. That's why it was really great for me on Beverly Hills and why it was also really hard. Yeah. For me on the show, because there's a fine line to how much people want to be called out, and I just called everybody out. While a Beverly Hills return is not in the cards, Lisa acknowledged that starring on Bravo improved her acting skills. Your senses get sharper, and I can deal with almost anything at this point. And I've had everything thrown at me, and I've thrown everything back. But she continues to enjoy switching up her look with wigs and clothes and stating that it feeds her soul. But she also said that she cares less and less about being hot in the conventional sense. She said, I slick my hair back and don't wear makeup, and I guess I'm having my own Pamela Anderson moment. I love what she's doing. When I was younger, somebody 60 was old, but I think I'm helping to redefine that, as is Demi Moore, as is Cher, as is Madonna. And I don't think older women should be overlooked. And we're proving every day that we're alive. You're so wise and you don't give a fuck. And that's what I love about being older. It's the wisdom and the confidence that you can't get when you're 20, 30, or 40. And I feel, oh my God, so much better than I've ever felt. So, as for her it girl moment in the world of fashion, she did admit that it was not something she saw coming. She said, this fashionista moment that I'm getting to was not on my bingo card. But also during the interview concerning what's next, Lisa said that she can't talk about much. There are a lot of things that I can't necessarily talk about, but all of them are unexpected. Things I'm going to walk into that I've never done before that could be really fun and challenging. And it actually excites me. I like to take on things that I've never done before. And I think that that's what's so great about life, you know? So, okay. All right. We are all here for it. I'm here for this. And I'm also here for a nap. I cannot believe. Look at what Jason did to me. He killed me. Guys, I want to hear your thoughts. Pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time. Love you guys.